Alright, so M103 time. This is a challenge. I have to double its HP and damage the system block. We'll see how this goes. What tier is the sweet spot for fun? Me personally, tier 10, but most people would say tier 9 with matchmaking. What happened to his teeth? Like, we've rescued Levi from a family member. They weren't taken care of. He has 27 plus allergies for that we know of, and a lot of other stuff like skin conditions. So 2 years ago at this point, we just kind of took him. You're not getting him back. But his teeth were like falling out. To where 2 dental surgeries now, and yeah, he's better, but he's 13 years old, so. But the sweet spot, tier 9, most people because of the matchmaking. Tier 10, I like because you're always top tier. And, if you're into 357 matchmaking, it's fun kind of being a tier 10 in that. Not always the most challenging, especially if you screw up, then you kind of screw your team over. But, if you're in a battle with just, 10 tier 9s, it's a nice fight. You have a little bit of an advantage, but it's a tough challenge. Tier 10 only, everybody's on a equal playing field. I like it for the challenging aspect, but tier 9 gives you the best to where if you're bottom tier, you're kind of not at a big disadvantage, but you have those two, against tier 8s and against tier 7s where you kind of beat up on them, which is why people like tier 9. To kind of, most people you see talk about it because they, as far as like padding stats, not that, if you're padding stats at tier 9, you're just a good player, But in the current matchmaking, yes, tier 9 would be the sweet spot. We don't have many people heading here. I didn't necessarily want to head out all the way over here. But man, that's a really bad reaction time. We'll see where one already... I didn't see him shoot yet, so likelihood of him shooting here is pretty high. Usually already I've seen aims over on this side. You can basically just face tier 9s into super Pershing, so the 5-10 matchmaking or 3-5-7. Or no, it's just 5-10. Or, yeah, excuse me, 3-5-7. The worst matchmaking you'll see in a preferential tier 8 is 5 tier 9s. You either see 5 tier 9s or 3 tier 9s, or your top tier. Hello, nice guy. Nice to see you. I think if this 2-3... I thought he was going to push up further. If he had pushed up further, I would have went up here, taken a shot across before someone reacted to me. I don't want to be out here now. You can just see, that's a really clear thing. He shot the dirt, even though it didn't look like his gun had any chance at all to shoot the dirt. No problem, Walting. I'd rather get this TD out. But I know that's not a good decision for me. Thank you, G57. You can have Adam. So we're getting flanked by an IS-7 at the base. Bonus points for tracking him. Alright, never mind, no one's following me. It's just I see the other flank is failing, like we're up, but we're not up by that much. I think he's AFK. Nope, he's not. He's now moving. Awesome, Artie. But yeah, you can kind of see we're up by like 5 or 6. But once that flank fell, now we're only up by 3, if my math's correct. 8 and 5, that's really hard. I'm banking on this T-32 not posing me any problems. Obviously, he's paying attention to the minimap. I'd prefer if my team just capped here. I know it's kind of the plain, boring, whatever. Yeah, I shouldn't have did this. Hope he doesn't have a repair kit. Or he chooses not to use it. I tracked him there because I saw people flanking him. Nice. Do it, WZ. Oh, he bounced. There's an Emil now. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. At least they still killed him. I chose to use my repair kit there, that way I could, which I just shot to dirt. Yeah, I got lucky. Just what's the 277 doing? Like, he's going to the beach. Like, because I'm the only one kind of here, like, against a Borsig, and he can pen me in the turret. I just overshot him. But I did win the challenge. Thank you, Merlot, for the challenge. Pretty... Which, again, shooting over a hill like that, likelihood of you clipping the top of it's pretty high. Which he's going to get me here. Another lucky bounce. This might be a mistake. I should have waited like 2 more seconds. Oof. Hello, stray dog. Nice to see you. Pretty nice fight, though, in M103. A lot of people beat up on this tank. I'll always note, like, you know, it has some weaknesses. It's still a nice all-around tank. It's not... It's an American tank, so they're not always perfect, like in every single stat. Come on, Super Pershing. Do it! He missed. And yeah, there's this rock here, so I don't know if I'm going to get a shot. I'm going to try, though. Maybe if I get a little bit further out. Nope. I tried. Did myself the first front flip. Why? I don't care if I die. We're going to win. But a pretty nice fight. The next up I have a Super Pershing, which thank you very much again for the challenge, Merlot, and anyone that bet on me there. Got ourselves a Ace Tanker Award. Almost the most amount of damage in the battle. 277 beat me out. Most amount of experience though, and we crushed them. It was close, but we crushed him. Which kudos to this guy. He outplayed me earlier in the night. But all in all, pretty nice fight there. Thanks again. Did I ever get the insulation done? No. Unfortunately not. Hopefully this year it should happen in the winter.